Yo! The following video is sponsored by Chairman Mayo, the mayonnaise that dictates its flavor, exterminates all other flavors, and makes everything taste the same in true communist fashion, whether you like it or not. Just kidding! KC Sunbeam here. A video of mine was featured on a podcast run by T J Kirk and his friends around 3.5 years ago. They really had something to say about it. Now, a major contention was my assertion that age equates with knowledge and wisdom. I did not mean that age equals intelligence, as there is an important distinction. I objected to youngsters in their teens to age 30 giving lectures on complex subjects. But why not wait until age 75 to gain even more knowledge and wisdom? Here's why. Throughout history, it was understood that a man is at his peak, mental peak, around age 50. This is superbly illustrated by works of art from the 16th to 19th centuries, which depict a male ascending a staircase in 10-year increments, topping it at 50 and descending in 10-year increments. Also consider that no U.S. president was ever elected in his 30s. The average age was 54, and no president, until Joe Biden, was elected at age 75 or older. I don't know why he got elected. He has a senile problem. You could tell. Per TJ's notion that both Trump and Hillary acted stupidly in their first debate, that's not so, because neither is interested in putting truth first. Both are interested in saying whatever they think makes them the most money. They're both laughing all the way to the bank, especially crooked Hillary, who with the help of her people cheated in the debate. Look this up on YouTube. She had wires going down her back with the earpiece, people feeding her, information. And though young men think with their heads, they tend to use the wrong head. Age corrects that. When I was around 25 and my parents were around 50, I could never have an intellectual discussion with them, as I was ignorant of too many things. Now, as I'm over 50 and my parents over 75, I do a better job of debating complex issues than they do, especially since they're becoming forgetful. Now, TJ has been noticeably evolving. Again, that major shift from libertarian to regular liberalism, as I mentioned in another video. TJ still reflects libertarianism somewhat, but also reflects conservatism somewhat. I predict that before he gets to be my age, he will have gone through another radical change in philosophy. I'll continue to keep tabs on him. It should be mighty interesting to see what develops. And don't think I have not changed. In 30 years, I went from ultra-liberal to ultra-conservative, or alt-right, which is where I'm at now. After watching numerous videos by TJ, I've noticed that he says virtually nothing about atheism. In a couple videos, he attacks the stupidity of religious persons, but so do I. I have a whole chapter in my book. I have a book that I've authored, a chapter titled Religion Fails. Yet a motto of mine is God is everything. That's where we depart. TJ comes to the same conclusions about several issues that I do, where atheism would do nothing to help him reach those conclusions. Wouldn't help him to get to those conclusions, though. As for his anti-feminism, it actually hurts him as the atheist to be an atheist, because the atheist community is thoroughly infested with radical feminism. That's how he parts ways with his own people. But by knowing that God designed men to be physically more powerful than women, we know that he intended that society should be patriarchal. So I'm in line with, the God belief. So TJ, lose the atheism and use another screen name that's just as provoking and attention-grabbing. Another contention was that I disrespected the Chinese by mispronouncing the name of former dictator Chairman Mao, and it showed that I was ignorant. Nonsense! This criminal was the worst thing that ever happened to China. It's not important for you to correctly pronounce the name of any poisonous snake. It's important for you to know it for what it is. China declined under the precepts of Mao and began to rejuvenate after renouncing his communist agenda. What made China great was her great emperors, dynasties, and the philosopher Confucius. I have a copy of the Confucian Analects on my bookshelf. And more people from China had visited my website than all other countries combined. So there. From comments on my video, it seems that people think I don't like TJ. I started out disliking him because I read that he was terribly abusive towards others and scammed people out of money. If these charges were false, then TJ should have threatened the website owners with slander and libel if they didn't take that info down. If the charges are true, then TJ should make amends. As for me, I've been as truthful as I can through the internet. TJ noted that the world is in terrible shape and that too many people are too lazy and stupid for it to ever change. Those are not his actual words, but that's the general gist of it. I wholeheartedly agree on his evaluation of the present condition of our world and its people. However, when things get unbearably bad, people tend to be motivated to wake up and shape up. I'm here to help them do that sooner instead of later. While TJ does not offer a solution. And I do several times throughout my videos and writings. So, open your mind, open your heart, and see my other videos. Take care.